everyone, my name is Emma Agustin. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to analyze data manually using descriptive statistic and Microsoft Excel. Kita akan menghitung mean, median, dan mode sebagai measure of central tendency. Lalu lanjut ke measure of variability seperti range, and then quartiles, interquartiles, variance, dan standard deviation. Terakhir, I'm going to show you how to create polygon in Excel. Okay, pertama-tama, we can see here the raw data of the grade. Ini data nilai kelas D. The raw data masih berantakan, belum tersusun. First step is we need to arrange. Kita perlu menyusun. And order, we blocked CTRL-C. We moved here. And after we move in here, we need to make the data in order, rapi. So we blocked all of it, and then we can see here sort and filter. Sort and filter, we clicked sort smallest to largest, yang dimana artinya kita menyusun data-data ini dari yang terkecil ke yang terbesar. Clicked, and voila, we got our data arranged in order. And then untuk score, kita pindahkan lagi ke kolomnya, and then untuk score kita perlu hindari doubling data atau data yang doubling. Untuk nantinya kita susun frequency. So we blocked all of it. Lalu kita pergi ke data. Here, data. We clicked, and persis di samping text to columns, we can see this. Remove duplicates. Alright, we clicked. Lalu continue with the current selection. Melanjutkan dengan pilihan saat ini. This column score X. Remove duplicates. Okay. Alright, we can see now data-datanya nggak ada lagi yang doubling. Duplicatesnya sudah dihapus. We can't continue. Alright, so I want this untuk row penjumlahan, jadi I want different colors like this. And then I want to add symbol. We can't go to insert and symbol here. Symbol penjumlahan or sum. Insert. Okay, we go back here. For frequency, we have formula. It's a manually formula, but it's quite fast. Sama dengan, don't forget, sama dengan always. And then countif. Countif countif. Right here, countif. Lalu range. The range is all the data. Data yang di sini. Pokoknya all the data. Raw data on in order is the same. Lalu perhatikan kode di device kalian. Here in my device is semicolon. Semicolon and the criteria. One of the score. It's enough, like one of the score. Don't need to block all score. Enter. Lalu untuk yang lainnya, we can just drag this down like this. Voila! It's all appeared here. And then for fx sama dengan, we go with sama dengan, always sama dengan, and then score x. We clicked and then the frequency and the code of perkalian here is bintang, and then frequency, and just enter. Sama, we can do the rest with just drag this down like this. Now we got this. Before we move to x kurang min, it's better we jumlahkan the frequency or all the data frequency with sum or sum right here, and block all this frequency and enter. We can see here total atau the frequency of my data is 38. For x kali f, we can just drag it right here. Ta-da! Alright, it's good. We back. After that, for x kurang min, so we need to get the mean first. Jadi kita hitung measure of central tendency-nya dahulu. Mean, for mean sama dengan as always, and you click this, atau jumlah keseluruhan dari x kali f is the same as jumlah semua data. This one, and then bagi the code garis miring, and then bagi frekuensi, dibagi frekuensi. This is the mean, we get the mean, and median sama dengan the median itu nilai tengah, di mana nilai tengah dari keseluruhan data 38, it can be around 90 to 20, nilai ke 19 sampai 20 atau 19 dan 20. We can't search, we can't say here. Kita bisa cari. Oh no. Kita cari posisinya dulu. We can see count right here. Count 90, 19. Itu berarti nilai posisi ke-19 adalah 130 dan posisi ke 19. Yep, 19 dan posisi ke-20 132. Mari kita tandai different color, and we just sama dengan 130 ditambah 132 nilai di posisi ke-19 dan 20. And don't forget untuk selalu kurung in your calculation. Lalu dibagi 2. Alright, we get the median, and for the mode is the most easy, the easiest. We can see from the frequency, mod is nilai yang paling sering muncul atau paling banyak muncul. You can see here 4, the frequency is 4, is the mode. Alright, the easiest 132. Okay, so we can continue. X kurang min sama dengan X, here X. Nah, di sini perlu ketelitian lebih karena we need to add something like a symbol to lock the mean. Okay, and then dikurang mean, but here we need dollar. Kita perlu sisipkan simbol dollar here in the mean. So posisi and di mana mean ini berada itu between the dollar. After this we got it, just enter. We got the first X kurang min, nilai X kurang min. After this, so we can, the dollar, because of the dollar, we can just drag this down. Oh no. Nah, we get all of this, right? You see? So kuncinya perlu teliti di the dollar and move here. Ini dikuadratkan, it's mean you can go with dikali bilangannya sendiri, bintang dikali bilangannya sendiri. Or and after this we can easily drag this down. Alright, and for F dikali X kurang min kuadrat, so not really difficult though. We can just F klik dikali bintang, dikali itu bintang kodenya, and then this, enter, and then we can do the same, drag it down. And after this, don't forget to also menjumlahkan semuanya. You can just drag this like into your right side like this, dan biar tidak memusingkan nilai-nilai ini kita bulatkan, kita sisakan kita sisakan dua angka di belakang koma like this. Alright, is it? Yep. Alright, almost done. Tabel terakhir for the range, forget the range sama dengan the range itu didapatkan dari nilai terbesar skor terbesar atau nilai terbesar dikurangi nilai terkecil. So sama dengan we have 163 sebagai nilai terbesar atau skor terbesar dikurang the smallest 64, and 99 For Q1, Q2, Q3 is a bit difficult. Not really difficult, but butuh ketelitian. Okay, start with this one. Q1, based on the rumus itu 1/4 dikali, and itu adalah jumlah dari frekuensi, this jumlah frekuensi ditambah 1. And don't forget to always pakai kurung agar hasil penyumbahannya tidak ngaco. Like this, and enter. This is the position. Now we cari nilai posisi, score or datanya. And then next, for Q1 is the same as median, but here is setengah dikali, don't forget kurung, and then total frequency ditambah 1, and enter. This is the position. And Q3 3/4 for Q3, and dikali, don't forget kurung, total frequency ditambah 1, enter. Alright, so we got all the position. So untuk posisi Q1 9,75. What is that mean? Itu artinya posisi score or the data for Q1 itu ada di antara 9 dan 10. How we can find that? Go to frequency and we blocked, and we see sum right here 9,75. It mean ada di posisi 9 antara 9 dan 10. No, 9 dan 10 right here. Kita lihat sumnya. 8 ada di sini, 9, 10. Alright, 9, 10. Okay, 121 sudah ada di posisi 10. It means 121 have two frequency. It means 9, posisi ke-9 dan 10 itu adalah 21. 21 ada di posisi 9 dan 10. Alright, sama dengan, don't forget, ditambah 121, don't forget kurung, tanda kurung, and then dibagi 2, enter. Alright, move to Q2 or Q2. Same, we block and we see the sum 19,5. It mean ada di posisi 19 dan 20. Posisi 19 atas 19 dan 20. 130 sudah ada di posisi 19, and 132 they have 4 score. 132. So 132 the posisi 20 itu 132. Karena 19-nya 130, and we can't put it here, ditambah 132 di posisi 20. Don't forget kurung as always, and then dibagi 2. Alright, next, the last one, Q3 29,25. It's mean ada di posisi 20 ke 29 dan 30. We see sum 138 ada di posisi 29. Move to 139 ada di posisi 31 dan mereka punya 2 skor. It's mean 139 ada di posisi 30 dan 31. So oh my god, alright. 138 ditambah 139. Don't forget tanda kurung dibagi 2. No, bagi 2 and enter. Alright, I want to make sure 29 138 ditambah 139. Okay, we got it right. Alright, we got it right. 38 dan 39. Move to interquartile. How to get interquartile? Interquartile didapat dari Q3. Q3 this nilai Q3 dikurang Q1 and enter. We have interquartile and then variance. Variance itu didapat dari jumlah keseluruhan, jumlah F kali X kurang min kuadrat. So we clicked here, dibagi jumlah frekuensi 38. So jumlah F kali X kurang min kuadrat dibagi jumlah frekuensi 38 and then we enter. Alright, and the last one, it's quite easy because we have a formula. It's SQRT right here, SQRT and the number of this. So it's the same like akar dari variance. Nilai variance ini adalah 18,85. Use QRT formula. And the last one is the polygon. How we create the polygon? Alright, so we need to block score and frequency. Dengan catatan jangan diblok dengan jumlahnya because we don't need it, just the score and the frequency. And we go to insert right here, insert and recommended chart here. Clicked it up and then we can see the scatter right here, the scatter chart. And okay, we insert this to no. Okay, let's move it. Alright, right here. Okay, all done. We have the polygon here, and the measure of central tendency, the measure of variability, and to the frequency polygon. We also create this. You can see more clearly. Alright, that's all from me. Hope you guys understand what I explained, and see you.